But so here we are. We're looking at the team. We're 6-5, and in terms of standings, we're like right around on the like wild card ish line. So Patriots currently have first seed, Bengals is second, Chargers with third, Steelers actually have the fifth seed, so then the Jaguars with the fourth, and then right now we're in the sixth seed because we beat out the Colts 2 weeks ago. But the Browns, Colts, Raiders, and Texans are like right behind us. And then right behind them, it doesn't look like the Ravens and Broncos are going to make it, but it's going to be a struggle between probably a couple teams, assuming they all stay in it. But our team has, best way to say it is injuries have not been nice to us, so we're going to be rolling with a combo between these two depending on how bad they play. Mahomes still being injured. We're going to be running the ball a lot more. I'm done trying to move the ball through air. So it's going to be a lot of these three lugging the rock. And then on defense, our poor defensive line. Jones was hurt for the season, so he's going to be out the entire season. And, we're in trouble. Like, the entire right side of our line is just total garbage. We're in trouble. So, it's not even like our defense can save us. We have one of the worst ranked rush defense. I think it's like 28th, but our pass defense is second in the league, and that's mostly just because they keep running on us so well. But we're facing the 4-7 Bills. So hopefully we're able to pull a win out here. We only have a couple more games left in the season. Only one of them's away. So we have 3 home games, this one included. Then I think we go... I don't remember. I think Jacksonville. And then we end the season at home. So there's definitely a chance we can make it to the playoffs. It's just a matter of if we can survive till Mahomes gets here. Because McCarron and Mayes or Mises or whatever the heck his name is, he's not getting it done. But it's like we have this amazing wide receiver core, and we can't use it because our quarterbacks are literal trash. They're both going to be gone come off season. I'm going to be drafting a rookie quarterback. If one falls to me, good. If not, I might trade up to one. But I will be doing the off season and like spending all the XP in one episode in itself. But McCarron, he's statistically a lot better. But he had like 3 times the amount of missed throws. There we go.
And it's not just who is in or out, but how the seeding shakes out. What a great time of year. It's the Bills going up against the Chiefs.
So if we're able to beat the Bills here, that kind of basically eliminates them from playoff contention.
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it.
I believe we swept the Raiders, and I think we beat the Texans. So we do kind of have like these head-to-head matchups over our opponents. So that's definitely good. But I do not want to allow like 50-some points again, like last week. That was god awful. Ooh, Browns lose to the Seahawks in a shootout. Hey Tyrod, you're still a Bill.
7-6 as a first-time starter in 2015. He did a really nice job taking care of the football. 20 touchdown passes, just 6 interceptions.
Like I said before, it's been weeks. I think it's been 2.5 weeks, something like that since I last uploaded. So if we get slaughtered by the poor Bills, I'm going to blame it on that. Who? Probably look at the roster.
North of 100 yards, the two scores, and
Come on, just oh god, starting off great. Oh Jesus. These injuries, man, they're coming fast and furious towards the end of the season. So, Bills. Oh. Ooh. Hey, they have Morse. He used to be a Chief. And Schwartz. I believe I might have traded with them. I don't remember. Just a little bit of dementia. But, oh, Tre'Davious White. So their team is not necessarily terrifying,
They're obviously in sync with each other.
but
Zone blocking, power
I'm
running
concerned.
game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find
With
a
our team,
place
I looked over the stats before I started the game. We are like bottom of the league for fumbles and interceptions, but we're like in the top for sacks.
throwing middle, but it's incomplete. It's dropped by
I think we're finding a nice balance with the sliders. Come next, assuming we don't make it to the Super Bowl this year. I don't think we'll win it, but assuming we don't make it, I'm gonna be adjusting the sliders a little bit, trying to like find that nice balance.
This is 3rd and 2. Taylor now off the bootleg. Blitz coming and down he goes.
Good job, Wolf.
Derek Wolf in there to drop him for a loss.
Yeah, Wolf, you're gonna have to step up. Everyone else in the defensive line is
And they weren't in zone
lackluster, to say the least.
Man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an
I don't
old
remember
Raiders
if I
team.
re-signed Wolf, but we have like no money,
Defensive player of the year,
like
the other
none at
plays
all.
lock people down.
Like I re-signed all the players I can. We have like 0.
And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
But I am going to be running a lot of nice, easy plays, nice small, short passes, a lot of screens, and a lot of running.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt.
Unless Hunt gets a concussion. They need to add that to the next Madden, like actual realistic injuries. Like, I understand people get injured, but I know that very well based on my team. But it's like, there's been a lot of head injuries in the NFL, and they're not really... I know it's a bleak subject to talk about, but they're not really adapting it into Madden. It's always just like, oh, thigh, leg, Achilles. I've seen a lot of shoulder injuries, not energies. Oh, maybe that's why I haven't been running it that much. So my amazing plan of how to switch out the quarterbacks when they're doing badly, I'm going to give them 3 strikes and they're out like every swap. It's going to keep them back and forth. So, like, interceptions are blatant, like, you should have made that catch, throw. I know what's going on. Oh, good job. Good job. See, that's good. But it was thrown behind Tyreek, and it looks good in the stats, but that probably should have been like a 6-yard gain at most.
This is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result.
But all of my hopes and dreams of like getting 3 wide receivers near 1,000 yards, that's all over now. I'd be happy if I get 1. Oh, nice. It's just I have so many weapons, and it's like I want them all to do statistically well. But you're gonna see at the end of the season, go through like the stats of how like people have compared. You're gonna see Kelsey and Hill's numbers be way less.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. This is Hunt. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down.
4 for 11, you know. Eh.
Numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 2 trips to the
Yeah,
end
those,
zone and
those are amazing
47
stats. It's
yards.
just that our defense and special teams played awful. The Vikings literally looked like gods on the field.
And incomplete there.
Oh, Hill.
Jars the ball free.
Oh,
And
Hill.
brings up 3rd down.
I've seen a lot of drops as well. Like, more than I feel like we should be seeing.
Let's see what the defense dials.
Ooh, that's going to be a good one. Chargers against the Steelers. If I win this game, I'm rooting for the Steelers. If I lose this game, I'm rooting for the Chargers.
From the gun, it's McCarron.
Yeah, I'm not gonna blame him. I'm gonna blame me on that one.
Aaron Lynch in there to get him for a
Yeah, boom, the only one.
and that'll lead to 4th down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down?
Yeah,
And his kick is good.
All right, solid.
All that well, but he got enough on it to put it through.
Good job, Bucker.
And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead.
So as a Chiefs fan, there's been a lot of stuff going on from when I last uploaded. So Derek Johnson's gone. Alex Smith is going to be a Redskin. Marcus Peters is going to be a Ram.
And the decision to bring it
So
up 5 yards is
if I do,
back to the 20.
whenever I do finish this, I don't know how long it's going to go.
Bills offense gets ready
This could go on for a year
field.
if I don't make it. I'm just going to keep driving on, but
They went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to
I
settle
may,
nerves. You know what it's
assuming on when I do eventually win the Super Bowl, I may do another Madden 18-1, but with like the most updated roster I can, so like it'll have like all the trades done and then all the rookies in. Like obviously it's not going to be perfect, but I guarantee after the draft there's going to be a lot of players and people that are going to create these new rosters with all the rookies in.
Here's a first down run with Collins. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard
It looks like a
That's gonna go
okay draft class
It'll be 2nd
this
down.
year. In real life, not in the game.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to
I wonder if they're actually gonna.
run right through.
Oh, the screen.
Here's Taylor to throw. Big loss here as he's
Good job, Wolf.
taken down.
But what's his name?
Second sack now of the
Oh my God, I'm gonna hate myself.
Screen passes is they take a little time to develop and they can often hit.
I don't remember his name,
Sometimes they take too long to develop.
but the guy that only has one hand.
for a defense to attack a screen.
Typically,
Like I read a story about him months and months ago,
if you have the blitz called,
and then now he's showing up.
that allows your blitzer
Oh come on, no! Wow.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this
Did they throw him the ball?
territory across the 40. A very
That was
solid gain of 27.
embarrassing. But I wonder if they're like gonna make him only have one hand. Like I know that sounds dumb, but I wonder what they're gonna do.
Some movement there. Let's get the call. And that'll set him back 5.
Like I am genuinely curious. They would have to.
They run with Collins. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back.
See, it's like, hey, we're doing amazing
It's a loss of
there, but then
and now 2nd
frickin'
down.
Tyrod ran for like 30 yards in one play.
previous play where they were beat for a big run, came back on the very next down and made a play defensively that was to their credit.
They go again with
Well,
Collins. And they went the
so they
wrong
just,
way there.
I feel
Losing
like
yardage
they
back
just
to
don't
43-yard
pass
line.
enough.
It'll be a loss of a yard.
Like whenever I get in these games, it's always like they're run 70% of the time until it gets to the fourth quarter.
Saw there because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. And this
I'll be happy if I can hold them to a field goal attempt.
Yeah, allowed the penetration
Oh, God. What's that? Is that Kindle? Ah, yes, Kindle. Oh, no. I understand there's a tight end, but Kindle, he played you dirty. Oh, jeez. I don't see you coming back this year, Kindle. I don't know if he can come back. I don't have money. You physically are not going to come back. I don't remember. I think it was Kindle. I had let Kindle go in the off season, and then I was like, oh well, I need a rookie that's decent but not like too expensive, and I'm like, oh, here's Kindle. So I did let him go, but then I re-signed him because I didn't get anyone good in the draft. So it's like he's a decent player, he just isn't someone I want to rely on. They're running the ball so much. No. No, you're fine. Get up. Simon. I don't know who we have to fill in for you. Simon's not having a real great season either, but Hale. Hale's the... Nah, it's not Hale, is it?
Now they'll throw with Taylor.
See, look, Tyrod's just running.
Able to slither by. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Good job, Jones. I've been impressed with what Jones has done.
I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
Hey, if the game ended right now, I'd be winning. I would win. See, Tyrod, I don't understand he's a scrambler, but... Throw the ball! I want some interceptions.
Out of the gun, it's Taylor.
Who's gonna scramble again?
Oh, a heck of a move. Man.
If he would have... Oh, my God. Dislocated hip will not be able to return for this game. Wasn't that what Jones had? Wasn't that like season ending? That says just for this game, but I don't believe him.
And Frank's kick is good. And the Bills are going to tie the game.
All right, Bills, let's just do this entire game. Nice, easy.
They were hoping for 6, an unlucky number 13 play drive.
Well, you go to the sideline.
Nice, easy, controlled, slow pace.
But you wanted to be
something manageable for me.
Have 6 on the board. On the opposite sideline, though, the defense after high-fiving each other, only giving up 3 after letting them run that much offense.
And now here comes Kansas City. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but
I was fine with 3. I'm surprised they moved the football.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it.
I have to buy trucking for this guy. Like, he's 6'6", and he's getting run over by these small safeties. He's got to get more powerful.
And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted,
Come on.
picked off
Really? Are you serious? Like, really?
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
I'm going to count that as 1 strike for McCarron because he had him open short and he way overthrew him.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly
Oh, come on.
They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take
See, I've allowed
points when you
25
can.
passing yards and
Not
what, like
easily done.
78 rushing.
Outside handoff to the
Pass
right side.
the dang ball.
If you're
I don't know
running
how to
back,
get them to
you
actually
love getting
pass
the
it.
ball early,
They're
so you
only
have
running.
vision to see what's
They run
happening
on
in front
first,
of
they
you.
run on second, and if it's third and short, they run again.
For him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff
See, and
blocks, making sure
I don't know
no
how to
one can
fix
lead
this
from the
because it's
backside
like
that can run a play.
way imbalanced.
Nobody leaked big play. It'll be a pickup of 10
Seems like
yards.
every team, no matter how strong their wide receiving core, is always a team that runs.
To be on first down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we got to throw it in order to pick it up. Stayed with the run.
See, that looked like a pass play, but now the 5 yards. Let's
Now they're in second and manageable.
set up another run.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
All right. Having no running backs in the backfield may have convinced me that maybe it's not. And we can't pick that off? They did it to us.
When we talk with people about what we think
No?
is the most important quality for
All right.
a quarterback to possess, what do people usually say?
Arm strength, and he showed the arm strength there.
Yeah, pretty good bullet pass. He
So
threw,
that
but he
we have
wasn't
2 players
accurate.
in defense down,
Listen, you
and
like
that was the place where
mobility,
we
but accuracy,
could
first
not
and
afford to
foremost,
lose him.
what a quarterback
Like if
needs. He didn't possess
Hale
it.
Hill or Foot were to like get knocked out due to energy. See, energy again. I'm telling you, injury. Like we have Conley and Robinson behind him. Like we're deep there. I'm just going to decline it and let them get their field goal
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even
because
have to really spend
it's
a lot of
like
time considering it.
I know I can survive. I have a lot of weapons there.
Good job declining that penalty.
Even when Kelsey was like knocked out a couple times, it's like, well, Quarsh is like an alright backup. He'll be okay.
So we're trading field goals here in the opening half. No breakthrough yet on the touchdown.
Alright, so that's 1 strike
And
for
really, I
McCarron.
like what I've seen from both of these defenses thus far.
See, look, there's
They've been
Connor.
a little more aggressive than I expected, and I think that's reflected in what we see on the scoreboard, which is no touchdowns to this point.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard
I know last drive I was pass happy. That's just because every time I went up for a run, it's like, oh, there's like 10 people here in the box. Go for it.
And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
91 to 11 rushing yards, fair.
The ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move it.
5 for 11. That was the great rushing attack extraordinaire doing.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
On second down, here's McCarron. On target over the middle to Hill. And they get him down.
That's why I'm upset. Hill hasn't been getting enough targets because he turned that into 17 yards.
One thing I can
He's
say
so fast.
That route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you don't lollipop,
I feel like if I just start really feeding it to Hill, Hill could definitely get over 1,000 yards. Especially that I can always like call it the deep ball with him. He usually wins those, but I don't know how much I trust it with McCarron. With Mace, or Meese, or whatever the heck his name is, I would trust him because he's strong. He's just not accurate, but I trust Hill that he could. Oh, I'm running this the wrong way. I did not want Hale. I wanted Hill. That is my bad. Oh, that wasn't good.
Let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
I wanted Hill to have that. I did not realize the play flipped and the players with it. It was third down. You have to throw it to what? Oh, I got scared that he dropped it. Puts over 30 receptions.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about
Nice.
it at all.
Good job.
Chiefs touchdown.
Who's hurt?
And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of
You know what,
me,
McCarron?
the empirical numbers.
Unless you throw like 2 picks
In recent years, the Hail Mary pass
in the second and third quarter,
than it
I
has been.
think I'll keep you.
Feels that way, doesn't it? And
I know there's a screen pass and dislocated shoulder. Yay.
So they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to
3
stop
injuries.
people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
I think Lang is 75 overall, so could be worse.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback.
Definitely could
The
could be better if he just didn't get injured, but
comes LaShawn McCoy as he trots back out there now. You can count his carries on one finger. They've only given him the rock one time, Charles. What gives?
So
I
we
believe
can't
that's
draw
because
any
he's a backup
conclusions
now.
just yet. He has to touch the ball multiple times.
I don't even know what I'm doing. It's just gonna be a run
Have a
again.
chance to have success. You know who else gets into a rhythm? The offensive line. They feel better about what they're doing.
Fingers.
They know they've had multiple opportunities to get it
Fingers.
done.
Yeah, well, the conclusion we can draw so far, they're losing here in the
Oh,
second quarter. Let's see if they change
it's gonna be a run.
Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down.
There's so
This
many
one's
things to
definitely
watch
gonna be a
for when
run.
you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right
Oh.
place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you.
It was a run. Oh, you coward.
It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Call it a 3-yard
It wasn't a
gain.
designed run. Just Tyrod's terrified that Wolf is gonna bite him. See, it is Hale. That's the backup safety.
They go play action with Taylor.
Oh, that's on me.
He targets Jordan.
I jumped.
It's caught. And he's going to be marked down deep.
I thought he was.
Territory.
Whoops.
And that one results in 35 yards.
That's just to help boost up his numbers, so that way when we win, it'll look like he was playing a lot better than he actually is. All part of the plan. I guess that's good that the Colts and Texans are playing each other. Hopefully he can just like knock one of them out far enough. Because if your goal is the wild card, you don't want the intense competition for it. You just want like powerful teams that can just like clear the playing field so you're the last one standing.
Throwing now, Taylor on first down.
Ah.
And Kelvin Benjamin's got it.
Oh, I thought Benjamin was going to keep going.
Off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate.
Broncos, I want you to win here, buddy.
That time they hit him out
Come on,
of the slot
Whitmer.
in the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
Taylor. And he'll slide
Just keep
down to
throwing.
avoid the tackle. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
Over 100 rushing yards. I could understand it a little bit, mostly because our entire defensive line is awful.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
But like
Sometimes you have to slow
50
things down a little
of
bit.
that
Things
100
get
came from
heated.
just Tyrod,
Defense has to
the
be
scramble in the
slow
pocket. And if
delivery
I put
at times
spies on
to
him,
make sure your team's ready to go.
then he's not going to frickin' run it. Wait a second. That's not what I wanted. I want to put tackling on aggressive. I want Tyrod to get smacked if he keeps doing this.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
C552.
A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make
Still not the button.
second and goal.
And now tackling. Let's slaughter this guy.
Second down.
Oh, if I would have hit him, he would have been done.
And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout. As they get the
I'm gonna
stoppage with a little over 50 seconds
call
to
their
go
bluff.
in the
I don't
first half.
think they're gonna run it.
And this offense on third down today, 2
If
for
they
5
do, I
this
will
point.
be
They're
surprised,
looking at a
but I
third
don't
and goal
think
here.
they're going to.
The throw is Taylor.
Oh, come on!
In there for the touchdown.
Yeah, run away, Tyrod. Run into the bleachers. You frickin' ghost.
It's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some
Yeah,
work to do.
47
I
seconds.
like how you're guarding against a letdown there. You're looking forward, coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
And this one's right there, and that pushes the lead to 13-10. Here's Franks now to kick this one away.
You don't let it go, Conley.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
So...
Now A.J. McCarron and the offense heading back onto the field. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats.
try the good old screen pass.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations,
If
I remember with a quarterback once,
Dockery could have blocked the guy, maybe.
Just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that second touchdown.
I don't know if I want to push it because I don't trust anyone on my team.
Now McCarron throwing on second. Flush to his right.
Maybe I should let him run out of bounds. Injury timeout, lovely. Hey, must have been on them.
The offense lining up 1st and 10.
At least it wasn't Hill.
Shotgun snap for McCarron.
Strike one.
Will fall incomplete.
Strike one there, bud.
Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go.
Alright, I don't think the Broncos are going to be winning anytime soon.
They've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept him on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And his throw here's incomplete.
That one's unkelsey.
Travis Kelce unable to pull it in. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well.
Good old
Every now and then,
Forberts.
they don't come down with the football.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. McCarron to throw once more. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. It's off at the 35. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't.
That one's strike 2, buddy.
On a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
They'll begin the drive with Collins. And
It's
he
2
will
strikes.
not get the yard he needed. He goes the wrong direction. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
Sorry, Larry. Your hard work appreciated by so many men and women, but not today as we get back to the
We need to get
action in the
Hunt
second half.
moving. Hunt's not doing good. Earl
That's fielded in
will
the end zone.
spark a little life in us by getting to the
Back just
24-yard
about the
line.
25. Call it the 24-yard
-1.
line.
Probably should stop returning all those, but I like to do it.
A.J. McCarron on his way back out there. And he's had some time to chew on that interception. He threw
Hey,
his
go
last
get 'em,
time
Broncos.
back in the first half.
Well, normally we
Rushing
say,
yards, solid 9.
back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe
7
have
for
a chance to
23.
relax a little, kind of
You know what?
laugh and chuckle and let
I believe there's a
Positively here to start the
certain
third
machine we haven't
With the running game, you've just got to stick with it.
given the
This
ball
is
to
third
yet.
quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now a handoff here, they're drawing back. And he'll fight forward.
I forgot maybe not to do that with our current center. I'll do it anyway. 3rd and 2, I trust the tank.
Defense doing their job.
Just gotta make sure the guy in front of our center's the mic.
Wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
And he's
I think he
able
got
to
it.
the first
Yeah.
down at the 36. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But a short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy.
Hopefully I can
Luxury to have, isn't he?
just thread the needle there. Thread the needle. Thread the needle.
Open field here.
Thread the needle. Thread the needle. There we go, hon. Good job.
But not before getting
Tonight looks amazing.
inside the 30.
Just forget his first, like,
Good for 35
5
yards
carries.
on the ground and a first down.
But when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the second level, that offensive line.
Heavy rush and down he goes.
Just
And that was just
got
absolute perfect man
golfed.
coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack.
just pushed Lang right back into me.
With all these gazelles,
Oh, I might miss Fulton more than
And a long way to go
than
for
I
the
should be.
offense here on 2nd down.
So I'm probably gonna get sacked, but if I don't, Hill should be open probably for a touchdown. But that's a strong maybe.
Now McCarron.
Oh, all right.
Overshot him there. It's
Oh,
out of
McCarron.
bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get
That
it
would
to
have been a
Tyreek Hill
touchdown with
that time.
Mahomes.
And it's 3rd down.
All right, McCarron. If we don't,
Be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an
Karen,
ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see
that
anything
should
open.
be strike 3, but
Right from the beginning.
It did not.
all right, McCarron. I'll cut a deal with it. If we get a touchdown on this drive, I'll keep you in. If not, it's gonna be a strong arm here.
He is gonna
Jump
find
Hill.
here. And he's gonna
Because those the stats 8 for 14 with 52 touchdown, 2 interceptions. They're not
for the Chiefs. Solid
beautiful,
chunk of
but
yardage, 17 on the play.
I feel like they're acceptable for a backup. But
Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go
Oh.
to you in important times. Because he can trust
I
you
don't
being
know
in the
me.
right spot.
you're just like clumped her together when I threw it. He ran away.
Can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
All right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now Hunt. And this play gets blown
Everyone
up.
lost
They'll
there.
lose yardage.
No one
Back at the
was getting
17.
anything.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Ah.
It is incomplete.
I feel like that
I think that was a
one
good job
sunk
there
Quarsh.
defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the
We'll
field
try.
they've struggled to
It's not enough to bench him,
incompletion brings
but I'm not happy with him. We'll try another one.
And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
I don't believe that was 50 yards, but whatever you want to tell yourself, Bucker. Who am I to argue? Technically, you've scored over half our points.
And he'll wind up about
2 field goals and extra point. That's 7 of 13.
taking a knee as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession. Second half.
So last time I literally guessed wrong about everything. So this is going to be a pass play. Yep.
They'll throw on first down with Taylor. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings
Good
up
job,
second
Peters.
down.
Oh, you're not a Chief anymore.
Would have been a great catch, but
Oh, that makes me feel sad.
because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to
Chiefs
haul that one in.
in real life are probably screwed. So what? We replaced Peters and Revis with
Taylor now.
David Amerson and Kendall Fuller.
Jones.
That's on me.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
So our starters will be like Amerson, Fuller, Nelson.
Taking the lead.
And Nelson's best in the nickel, and Fuller's best in the nickel, and Amerson is just
Those are the plays they do.
meh.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country.
So I guess Amerson's gonna be the 2 slot. I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know if it's gonna be Nelson or if they're gonna draft somebody, because I doubt Gaines is gonna be back. And I don't know if Terrence Mitchell is going to be back. Alright, I need to make up for my mistake.
But you gotta like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game.
Averaging 6.2 yards per carry isn't bad. 30 of it came on one run.
They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
But
they stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down. They're trying to establish that running game, but they're really, really having trouble, aren't they?
Yeah, when you're running against a really good 4-3 defense, that means you've got big guys inside who control things. Those big defensive tackles are making it very difficult to find open space.
And Hill with it over
John
the
Hill.
middle. And he's going to have the first down.
Hill certainly finding himself open.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
If they want to keep running man coverage, I am all for it.
And got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
So the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside. Make a move in that direction.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 49. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
Season of
December.
giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have
So
to
Conley was cutting to the inside.
to charity for each interception.
And I know he threw it a little early, but he knew where Conley was going. And he chose to throw it not only over him,
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Just
but in the complete opposite direction.
in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is
Well,
absolutely
needless to say,
extraordinary.
next quarter they will be a different
This
quarterback.
offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now Taylor to throw on second down. Toward the center of the field.
McCarron's in their team now.
He was looking for Alex Collins that time. And now
Good job, Broncos. Look at the Broncos.
turnover put him in
See, if the Broncos can do that, so can we.
under it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what
If
else?
we score points
You make your defense mad.
on our next drive, McCarron can stay. If not, he gone.
Cash in and get some points.
I am the personal spy on Tyrod. He's not getting out. There we go.
Finally runs out. He
Good job,
can't get
Mooches.
the football, and he's
Joaquin Rodriguez Roche.
The amount of sacks
See,
that
they
they've
didn't
absorbed in this game
didn't
is
get anything.
extraordinary.
Well,
Let's
that's mostly
just face
because
it.
Tyrod
This offensive line, flat
running
out,
around like a
cannot
headless
handle
chicken.
this pass rush.
But-
It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Joaquin Rodriguez Roches.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. And the numbers show the improvement, and this is kind of what we thought we would expect to see from him. I know we overanalyze these things sometimes, but what switch? What's flipped that switch?
Sometimes I think when you're as great as he is, you just kind of roll out each game and expect good things to happen. And that's not always the case. Those guys on the other side of the ball, they're in the NFL too for a reason. So maybe at halftime he gets a chance to regroup, kind of get it back together, get a little extra
I
resolve.
feel like they're going to challenge that.
Putting it into practice.
Nice play for Kansas City, picking
Oh,
up the first
all right.
18 yards that
I'm fine with that.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. On that play, he's able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the
I thought he was going to break the tackle. Good job, Hunt.
11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
For so many years, I was convinced it was a myth, because you always hear about the smaller running back. Oh, he gets lost, you can't find him, and sometimes that's part of his genius. But it's true. You get behind big offensive linemen, the defensive line guys trying to find him, trying to peek around people to see him, and he gets lost. But this guy gets lost in a good way.
Good job, Hill. Good job, McCarron. That's a good place ball. There you go. You can stay in until you throw your next one. He's just meh. It's like he's not gonna win it for me, and now it's like he's not gonna lose it for me. That's what he's been for me. He's just been but now it's like he's gonna throw amazing passes and probably 3 touchdowns, but also for every touchdown there's gonna be like an interception and a half. I don't even know, because it's like there's moments where it's like I need to keep this guy, and then there's moments where it's like I don't know why you're on the football field.
Here come the Bills, and a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
But I don't want to say I successfully stopped Tyrod, but I've been calling a lot of QB contains and spies, and they seem to be working. Get over here.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 18 on that one, as the Bills are going to have a first down.
But it's a close game. Defense not really doing that well. He broke both tackles. Look at those Broncos. Hey, they're 2020, we're 2020. Small world. So, it's going to come down to this corner. One thing I've done really well with all the sliders is the games are mostly close. Yeah, there's going to be games where I slaughter my team, opposing team. There's going to be games where they slaughter me, like last week.
Play action, now Taylor.
Blitzing.
Going deep for Benjamin. And this is
good job, Jones. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Did he tackle me? Oh my God, I don't care. Good job, Jones. That was like 97 yards.
In a tie game, fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen
about 95 yards there.
They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
That was huge.
And they will take a 7-point lead now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
I don't want to say anything to jinx it. But I don't even want to. I don't want to ruin what's happening.
I guess the only positive maybe them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give him a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like...
And a big loss here as he's
It helps that
down.
Tyrod's running back 10 yards every time as well.
And that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this
I don't know if we have, like, a Super Bowl caliber team. Certainly we have the pieces that we could make a pretty great run.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
But we have... I'd like to say we have a small window for this to happen. Offense... We have like 5 rookies on the field, and they're all 80 overall amazing. We have Foot, we have Hale, and then we have Dockery, and the other guy. The impression he's made. And then on defense, we got Simon. He's been doing good. He's nice and young. We just have a lot of quality guys. But on defensive line, it's not our strong point. And even though Jones has been playing wild, he's not really the fit for the second cornerback slot. I swear to God. No way. Thank you. That's going to be twice in the game he did that to us.
22 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
But I don't, like, I feel like the window's closing. If not this season, probably next season. Because Barry, he's digressing. Houston, he's digressing. And, salary-wise, we can't afford to keep a lot of our players. Oh, I thought that was a fumble. It was his glove. Oh. So, like, we gotta make this push sometime soon, or we're gonna be in trouble. If we can just have one good season out of Mahomes, or if he's not throwing interceptions, he's not getting sacked. I feel like we have a good enough team. I mean, we have yet to even make the playoffs. This is season like 3, 4, 3, 3.
So close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball.
Oh God, I wasn't hearing the ticks. Whoops. So much for play it nice, cool, and sit on the lead. How about we give the ball right back to him? Yeah, we'll try this play. Maybe we can throw a quick interception.
Something here on 2nd down. It is 2nd and long.
Here we go now.
Here's McCarron to throw. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 17.
Hurry up, here we go.
Throwing now is McCarron. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Well,
And they'll bring him down
got
here
some yards.
around the 17-yard line. Well, the screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
well, we took some time away from the clock.
Standing just outside his own goal line.
This is the first punt I've had to do. I think it is. Maybe second.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It's taken to the 26, and he'll go out of bounds.
He didn't want it. He knew Payne was coming.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
So I think I found a good scheme here. I've only been rushing 4, but then I've been having a spy. That's been working well. Man coverage has been doing its job because then Tyrod freaks out, and then keep getting sacks.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. Left side here.
Well,
Caught by
shut me up.
Clay. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a
This was
first
working.
down. Tell you what, he's been
Was.
able to put the ball in some
Keyword.
tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not
But
that big of a deal to me.
I don't know if our team is gonna make it to the Super Bowl.
The crowd's not doing that
Like, it's going to. Like, I'm not gonna stop the series until I do make it. I don't care if it's 500 episodes. We're making it to the Super Bowl. We're gonna win. I'm gonna do this series until Andy fires me. When Andy gets fired, I am Andy. Good old Andy Reid. Was that did that count as a rush? I guess. Yeah, I guess it was. I was confuzzled. But what I'm trying to say is our window is closing. Like, we do have a good team. But a lot of them are going to be demanding money that I do not have. Give. So it's either I'm going to have to release some good veteran players to re-sign these young guys, or I just let them walk. I'm going to have to pick a direction for the team soon. I don't know if it's going to be next season or the season following that, but changes are going to be coming. I know Rodgers isn't going to be coming back. He's a veteran that we can afford to drop. He's done well for us, but I feel like we can get a better player and a cheaper player at that through the draft. We just need a good pass catcher. It's fast. Sack again. This is insane here. That's like 8, 7. Wow. It's usually me that gets sacked that much.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. And they're going to go soft on the corners. On 3rd down, Taylor.
Stop trying, Tyrod. Get down. 9 sacks. That's insane. Tyrod needs to stop running. Sorensen, the guy I'm currently over, I don't think he's going to be returning. It's just their salaries are not. Oh, that's not good. Their salaries are not worth what they're worth. Look at those Broncos.
Saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. C.J. Anderson leading the way on the ground. He's up to 95 yards rushing thus far.
Well, what do you do when you're stuck? You drive the tank. Just don't get a safety.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, at least I wasn't the only one that couldn't beat the Vikings. The Packers couldn't do it either.
But where they're at on the field, they keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are,
Browns lost.
I don't
That's
even think
good.
about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football. And I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break.
Well, I really hope it's not Rodgers back here.
3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far.
Nope, not good. Substitution stayed. Just fall forwards for 2. Ah, come on. Oh, they stopped him. Lions beating the Eagles. Not gonna lie, I want the Lions to do good. They're my other team.
As his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
Kick the living heck out of it. Warfalor. Pop him. Pop him.
And taken right at the
Pop him.
35.
Pop him. I really hope that's a flag on them. Deeply. I'm gonna accept that.
And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
How about those Broncos? They were down like 17 points. I had written them off. I don't think they're gonna win, but they made it a close game.
He's back to throw.
Stop. Try to pick it up, please. No. Oh, come on. I've been waiting all game for that to happen. Tyrod. Stop. Twice. Twice in a row. Tyrod, run again. Third time's a charm. They're fellers. They're moving the football. Their plan is to get hit, fumble, and then run that way. And it's working. Oh, it's them. Oh, I took out his knees. Hey, the Broncos won. Holy crap. Good job, Broncos. That's great. Good job, Broncos. Coaching impact, aggressive tackle. Yeah. Ooh. They don't have any more timeouts, but they are really close.
Drops it underneath for Collins.
Oh. Oh, I'm scared now.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. He just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving.
The clock was moving.
One you don't see very often, a wasted down.
Oh, announcers, you need to wake up. It's like every time one of my rookies scores, it's like, oh yeah, Leroy Jenkins, yeah, he scored a touchdown. It's like they don't even, it's like they're watching a different game. Oh, Barry with it.
So getting the big touchdown they needed late in the fourth. Now what do? You conservative and just tie it up?
No, I think you put your practice into game situation. Go as fast as possible. You already have your play call ready to go. Go for two and decide it right now.
God, I do have 3 timeouts.
Here in this fourth quarter. To return, here's
But I don't have the most stable of bets at quarterback. I don't know what to do.
David Johnson, he was up over 100 yards rushing.
This is dumb, this is stupid, this is dumb. That's stupid, why did I do that? Stupid, stop. Stop. I gotta keep going.
With 21 seconds to go in the football game.
It's not in my nature. Alright, here's the plan. Just gonna bomb it. To hell.
Back to throw. McCarron. He's going to wind up and air it out. And the hit charted loose.
Just kind of picked it up.
Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be
Why didn't you just
because they've got the momentum
catch it?
going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
To throw is McCarron. And going deep for Hill.
Oh, please.
That's gonna be
Ah, that actually probably would have been better if he did catch
This
it.
defense hasn't had
Hey,
the
look at the
shot
Panthers
yet.
one. Good job, Panthers.
Down there, if they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify
So,
the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way.
overtime.
It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. This is taken at the 18.
Well, overtime. Probably shouldn't be. Hey.
Whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
A lot of my close competitors for the wild card have lost.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past,
I would like to receive.
First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Thanks, Coach.
This will be taken in at the 1.
This could end in one play. That would have been amazing. Alrighty.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would be...
I've not been running at a gun a lot. I don't think I ran gun much.
Going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now.
I just feel like I'm going to throw an interception. I'm scared.
First throw of overtime for McCarron. That's out to Hill, right
Job,
side
Hill.
complete. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's.
Oh, sorry about that.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll run it now out of the gun.
No, it's not 30 either.
No room that time.
Just gotta
Get to about the 46.
keep
With a 1-yard gain there to make it second
keep on
and 9.
keeping on.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. McCarron to throw on second down. Flushed out right. And he's got
Hill?
his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The reception good for 7. It's third down. A little dinking and dunking that they're doing. At some point, is it appropriate to maybe take a shot?
If you feel good about it, as you do what a coach told me a long time ago. Take what they give you, but make them tackle. In other words, get it to one of your guys in space. He makes
Oh, come on.
that could turn into the big play you're looking for.
Oh, what do I do? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it.
Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, fourth down, this distance, you got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about
I'm gonna lose the game here.
If you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
It's just I don't trust their defense.
To throw for it on fourth, eluding the pressure right.
Good job, Hill. Oh.
And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. How about that?
I would have cut him if he missed that throw. He just would have been done.
Conversion in overtime in a tie game.
And so many factors go into making that call, and a lot of it is a head coach feeling the rhythm and understanding his team. Sometimes you think, okay, we better get this done right now. We might not have enough left if we let this game extend.
Slow and steady.
So get it, end it,
Slow and steady.
victory.
Alright, Rogers is in here. Alright, Rogers, let's see a little burst of speed. I should have.
Down inside the
That could have been game over.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
That could have been game over.
Defense tries to attack in an offensive line, and most of the time we're talking about blitzes. How many times have you heard double A-gap blitz? Well, where is the A-gap? It's the space between the center and the guards, either side. So when you're having a double A-gap...
Oh my God. Oh. Whew. Wow. This is a good game. This is a good game. Whew. Well, I want to thank every one of you for watching. Chiefs. I think they might be going to playoffs. Whew. Well, that was a good victory. It was back and forth, went to overtime. It was a good game. Just thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.